Order filled.
Good morning, everyone. Today is Friday, October 11, 2024, and we're going up with QQQ. H pattern, wide state, H pattern. H pattern, wide state, oscillator agreement. 555, wide state, retesting on area support, oscillator agreement.
Horizontal line triggered on symbol QQQ.
And there's a $1 move, ladies and gentlemen. What we're going to do is we're going to lock in half of our gains, and we're going to see how this price reacts to the 21 moving average on our 2-minute chart. If we stay above the 21 moving average on our 1-minute chart, then the next logical possibility is the price will go up to roughly around the 491.50 area where the 21 is starting to come down. Alright, so as long as the price holds around the 491 area, we might drop all the way down to the 21 on our 1-minute chart, and then it would bounce back, and I expect this to come back to the 21 on our 2-minute chart. So then at that point, the retrace is roughly around 1/3, 1/2, so I will hold out longer and trust that it'll at least go back to the 491.50-ish area. All right, we're starting to get back up into that 491.50-ish area, so if we don't have follow through with speed and violence here in just a second, we'll punch out right.
Order filled.
And there's a little bit better than a $1.20 move today, ladies and gentlemen. As always, never forget, be a pro. All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen, and what I just saw happen is that big bar just cleared the whole range. So if it comes back down to the discount area, which is roughly around 491-ish, if it holds there and stabilizes, we'll look to take an opportunity to go back up with the market. All right, so everything is aligning up and the price is stabilized, so let's take this trade right.
Order filled.
Okay, we're going back up with the market. Once this price clears the 50 moving average on our 1-minute chart and we get up into the 491.50 area, I'll mark up the charts and show you what we're doing. Another thing that I want to point out is we're going to wait until the price clears everything. Our hand is over the close button right now, so if it drops below the 491 area, we're going to kill the trade. But as long as it continues to work in our favor, we'll stick with it. Again, we want a little bit of a safety net, so we have enough time to draw on the charts and explain what we're seeing, so just be patient like we're patient. All right, so we got in on this bar at 491.04. Let's change the color. Let's change to dotted. Let's copy it, and let's drag this up to 492.04 because that's a dollar move. And oh, let's go right there. All right, and we got in at this time. Since this is already heading towards our dollar marker, so we're just gonna hold out and wait to draw on our charts. If this gets up to roughly around $1, clears that dollar range, we'll lock in about 50% of our gains and then mark up the charts from there.
Horizontal line triggered on symbol QQQ.
And there's a $1 move, ladies and gentlemen. So what we're going to do, like we were mentioning earlier, is we're going to lock in half of our gains, and then we're going to play this bar by bar. I believe that the price will blow through the 200 moving average. So let's mark up our charts, and I'll go over what we did. So we have a area support. So we bounced off of it, came down. This is a reverse H. So reverse H, moving average bounce. We have a slingshot with an H pattern on our TSL 1. Then we come over to here, we went up, we came down, and we're exploding back up. So reverse H, we have a lightning, all right, with our oscillators. Hold on 1 second, let's lock in some gains, all right. So 555, moving average bounce, area support, lightning to the upside. And that's the reason why we participated in this setup, because we believe that it was going to continue on to the upside.
Horizontal line triggered on symbol QQQ.
And there's a $2 move, ladies and gentlemen. What we're going to do is we're going to lock in $1.50 guaranteed, and then we're going to sit through this. There should be a retrace at this level. Castle theory is basically when an opponent would step in early to defend their property, their territory. As you can see, since the high point just before the bell yesterday, that those participants are not participating right now. That price should have got slapped down and shouldn't have been allowed to cross this threshold. So we're going to take advantage of it. I don't know where they're at. They might be getting a coffee, sleeping, who knows? Doesn't matter. The charts say everything is still aligned to go up, so we're going to still continue to participate with it, and we're going to watch the emotional part of this area, all right? If people start to sell, it will actually be the chasm to ignite the price to continue back up, and we can get to higher limits. So let's pull this down a little bit so you can visually see a little bit better. We're going to go over point by point. I believe that this might even go up to the high of yesterday. Again, we're always going to play it bar by bar, but we're going to see the emotional reactions in this targeted area right now. All right, the next area that we're going to focus on for castle theory is right in this range. If the price keeps pushing up and gets to about 493.50-ish, it might settle down for a little bit, cause everybody to sell. And if they do start selling, buying will come in, and then our final target will be the high of yesterday. Again, one of the things that people really need to grasp is trading is not hard. It's not simple. It's just a transaction, a market where there's buyers and sellers. And based on those buyers and sellers, there's characteristics of all participants. It's called emotion. There's fear, there's greed. And understanding how people react to certain situations helps us put ourselves in a position to take the best strategy and apply it to that specific event. Again, what's going to happen, in my opinion, we'll watch this play out, is people are going to think that, hey, this is a targeted area if we participate early. So another thing that people have to understand is the institutional traders, the big players, they don't care about time. It helps us as traders to kind of position ourselves in for more of the entries. But institutional traders, big players, don't care about time. They will sit and wait it out because they have enough money to do that. Where the average person, the average trader, or even traders like us, we have a good amount of money, but time is going to either work for us or against us. So understanding that where we're going in these specific ranges can tell us more than any indicator or anything else that you can put on the chart. Again, we're going up to this area and we're going to see how people are going to respond to it. As you can see, it's not getting hammered down since it went up and tested that area. So that means that, you know, there might be some selling, but there's buying coming in. And the more buying will overcome the sellers, and then it'll cause this price to explode back up. So we're going to watch this in action to show you how it transpires. Again, you know, if you can get 80% of trading, which is emotion, and then you can understand how to properly read charts and not put too much weight, you know, I'm not saying that indicators are bad, but a lot of people watch the indicators and let the indicators tell them what to do. Well, what is an indicator? By definition, it indicates something. So if you don't know what that thing is, you'll never get the indicator right. So the best approach is to watch price and understand how to read the chart. And that's how you become successful in this business, short term and long term. Here soon, I expect the price to launch all the way up to this level. As you can see, we're just pushing, and eventually the sellers are going to get tired. They're going to stop selling, and then we're going to just see the price just soar up to that level. It may take some time, but this is what we're anticipating to see.
Horizontal line triggered on symbol
Order
QQQ.
fill.
And there's a $3 move, ladies and gentlemen. So our first trade, we got about $1.20. Our second trade, we had $3. So we're looking at $4.20 today. As always, never forget, be a pro.